I understand, Jonathan and Alex, it seems to be working very well for you, this type of online networking model. But are there any cons, any challenges that you have to deal with, just to kind of educate people who may not be familiar with this model?
Yes.
Alex?
For my side, the biggest con. It's a funny thing actually is that I realized I need to have energy. I should have drunk like three Red Bulls, because it's gonna be like nonstop talking for 3 hours, right? 2.5 hours, for example. And of course, candidates click your table on the chair, and then that means that they're actually interested in your brand. So you can't ignore that. You want to make them feel that you're very welcome. You want to make them feel like thank you for your interest already. So yeah, you need energy. That's one. I'm telling everybody here who hasn't joined it, you need energy. You need to drink like three Red Bulls prior to the event. The other con, of course, compared to not virtual career events, is that there's no like passerbys. There's no people who's just going to be like, oh, that seems interesting. Can I sit? So when you start the virtual career event and people log in, that's it. Those are the audiences. So you need to make sure that you have a good amount of time talking to them. So that's one of the cons. But for me, that con can be turned into a pro, because it means that these people took the time to register, took the time to log in, took the time to go to this virtual career event, meaning they're actually really interested in your brand, especially if they sat on your table. Right? So I think that's a con. And whereas if we do, and I've been there, like the physical event, like a big dome in Tokyo, speaking on a booth, and some people are just like, oh, I don't know where to go anymore. Oh, that seems interesting. The design of that banner looks good, so I'll just join there. But you never know from that 100 people who's actually going to apply. Whereas in a
Yeah.
virtual career event, you can actually focus on the people in that table willing to spend the 45 minutes of you talking and yapping about it, about the company. So that's a con to pro for me. Another con, like the third con, I think, will be you reap what you sow. So if you don't put in the effort to promote your brand in this event and you don't have any people on the table, it's your fault. So it actually, the work is not actually during the event. The work is actually before the event for us HR people. So you want to make sure that your brand is way up there. The branding is there. So you need to make noise for yourself, right? So I've been on the Hire Planner virtual career event as well. Hire Planner is doing a great job in promoting the event itself. But of course, you want to make candidates feel that you need to join this event to see me, to see us, to see Rina, to see talent, right?
Mm.
So that's going to be extra work. So that's another con. But again, you reap what you sow. If you did it prior to the event, you can actually see that your table is going to be full.